Hi, I'm Dr. George Springer, and we're doing a series of successes we've had. Now, sometimes those successes are quick. People respond within a matter of months. This particular patient I'm going to talk to you next was someone who took me a couple of years to really get changed around, but considering he had been suffering with this condition for probably 20 years, it was a relatively short period of time. He's referred by another patient, which is a lot of times the case here, and she had gotten great successes, but he lived in Vermont. So part of the reason we probably had a situation where it took longer is because he lived so far away. Michael is his name, and Michael's problem was that his hands was broken out and bleeding, and he constantly either had to put silver tape or wear white gloves, and had been doing so for some 20 years, as I said before. And he had been to every known physician you can imagine, from dermatologist to rheumatologist to some naturopaths in this area and so forth, and he was not able to really get a handle on what was happening with his hands. And he is a professional, and so therefore wearing white gloves all the time, someone thought he was trying to do a Michael Jackson look-alike contest, and he didn't like that too much. But nonetheless, it was a situation where all he really wanted to do was to have his hands be where they should be, and he had been a guitar player younger in life, and his dream was to be able to really play the guitar again. And so when Michael came at his first meeting, we needed to take a look and see what was going on. And his was a number of different things. He had developed some autoimmune reactions to his own tissue, probably because of the long-standing issues. And we have some procedures here where we're able to turn off or down-regulate that autoimmune response so the body's not continuing attacking itself. But some of the typical things we look at that affect the immune system. In one of the previous segments, I talked a lot about the gastrointestinal system, what it does. Well, he had gastrointestinal issues. We also found he had toxicity issues that from years ago when he'd worked with fiberglass boats. And so these are the things we have to do history-wise, and sometimes just kind of constantly working on pulling out these issues and helping people detoxify. So as we go along, Michael's hands are getting better and better with the different treatment recommendations, and again, he's commuting back and forth between here and Florida and Vermont. And as time goes along, Michael's hands are getting better and better. The nice thing is we have a series of pictures. One of these days we'll put them up on the website and show the progression over the months of Michael's hands. The nice thing about Michael is that now he plays the guitar. He's now finally able to do the thing he wanted to do since he was young. His hands are free of any bandages. He does not wear gloves. He calls his hands hands of steel, and he's forever grateful that we were able to make that change in his life, because it had been really, truly debilitating in so many different ways for him. So he's very happy, and we're very happy, because a big part of our joy and a big part of why we're here is to help people just like Michael. Thanks.